Hello, everyone. I want to welcome a very special guest with Sana and myself today, Anita, also known as Ketogenic Woman. For those of you, I don't know how you would not know her, but she is one amazing lady that we definitely want you to tell your story. But I met her, I had the privilege of meeting her at KetoCon last year, and hopefully you'll be at Hack Your Health this year. Fingers crossed. That'll be fun.
I hope so. I'm trying.
Yes, I know that's a long way. I mean, we go a long way from Kentucky. You're in Canada, so it's like, holy cow. But yes, that'll be fun. Oh, I almost clicked end stream. No. I'm just going to bring up some people that are on here.
That is my worst fear.
Want to hit the wrong thing? Yeah, I'll tell you. And I just want to let people know if my voice fades in and out, I am really, really sorry. But I found out I still have strep and I'm still dealing with the garbage. Driving to GFS to get 10-pound tube of burger. That's good.
Wow. That's a nice
great deal.
I will tell you, I went to Costco today because I keep hearing everybody say they're getting these prime rib roasts for little to no money. 13 something a pound. I bypassed them. It was going to cost me $130 for a roast. I'm like, no, can't do it. Martha Love, hello.
Hey, Martha.
Keto Simple is Dustin, Anita, if you weren't familiar. He's got a great channel. He goes live, which is probably way too early for you. I don't know. What time is it there right now?
Right now, it's just past 3:30 in the afternoon.
Oh, see, he goes live at 7:30 in the mornings on Saturday and Sunday Eastern time. So that would be way early.
What? Oh, okay. He must be from another part of the world.
Well, he lives in Indiana. He's out Eastern time, so
7:30. Okay. Oh, I see.
Yes, it'd be 4:30 your time. That's
I'm up sometimes.
You're up sometimes.
I am.
Well, Dustin is such a great guy. He's just fantastic. And Mike Shaw, hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike. Welcome.
Hi, Mike.
And Susie, hello.
Hello.
Seasonings to Seasons. That's an interesting name. I like that.
I love that handle name. Very creative.
I like that. I'm just trying to go down and highlight some of these comments before we get into this. See who all's here. Danny Mullen.
Danny.
There's Dustin, Sana, Just Jason Keto.
Yeah.
Brenda Foley. Hi, Brenda.
It's a great group of people here tonight.
Yes.
Yeah, it is tonight for you guys.
There's Sally. Hello from Tennessee.
Oh, Sally. Hi.
You're going to notice a lot of these. Some of them I have not seen before. So welcome. What's your Christmas dinner at your house? There you go. There's a question for you already, and then we'll get into your story.
Oh, should I go for that?
Sure.
Should I answer that question? I'm sure that we all are going to have some great Christmas dinner. So I get to cook for some vegetarians on Christmas Eve. So I'm actually going to be making 2 major vegetarian dishes for them. For myself, I have a shrimp ring. I cooked a bunch of eggs today, so those will become deviled eggs. And I haven't decided on the meat yet because I have quite a variety in my freezer. I have lamb, I have a brisket. I have actually three briskets. I know it's terrible, right?
Nice.
I have one whole one and the others are partial. So since I'm maybe the only one eating the meat there on Christmas Eve, I might cook one of the little briskets. I'm still trying to decide. But,
more for you.
And leftovers, which is the best part. So
Mhm.
Absolutely.
There's my Christmas dinner.
What about you, Sana? What's your Christmas dinner?
So we have a mixed household for those that don't know. I'm carnivore as of January this year. Previously was 4 years keto, along with my family, my husband, and our 2 kids. So they're still keto. I'm carnivore. So we definitely have a mix when it comes to side dishes. But
Mhm.
mainly our main component of the dinner is going to be a boneless leg of lamb. We
Mm.
love incorporating lamb, whether it's like Thanksgiving time or Christmas. So it's going to be the boneless like a lamb. I came across a really good price at Aldi for the langoustine shrimp. So I'm excited to have those because they almost taste like lobster tail.
I
They're so
love
yummy
those
and
too.
delicious. And
Wow.
just a bunch of like keto side dishes that our kids enjoy, like the copycat red lobster cheddar biscuits, and just a little bit of sides here and there for them. But I completely agree with you, Anita. Like the leftovers is so good and amazing. So even like our boneless
Mhm.
like a lamb is almost like near like 10 pounds because
Oh,
all those like seasonings just incorporate only that much more each day of that leftovers.
yes,
But we're keeping it simple. I mean, that's the beauty of this way of eating. So just really simple
definitely.
side dishes and the overall main course. What about you, Cindy?
It's just going to be Brian and myself. So, if we feel like steak, we'll have steak. We did buy a piece of ham uh, a while back, so we might put that out and have it. Start something different. Traditionally, when I was growing up, we had turkey and ham both for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Hmm.
And everybody got together, all my sisters, my brother, all our kids and grandkids. And then when my mom passed away, everything just was different. She passed away in 2002. So, then we started our own little traditions, and just everybody doesn't get together anymore. Thankfully, my 2 sons still live in New Hampshire. They do get together with their kids. So even if we can't be there, like we were just there in October, they're still getting together and making their own traditions, which is good.
Hmm.
I like that. All
That's
right,
neat.
Anita, we have quite a few people in here. How did you get started on
Oh,
keto, ketovore, carnivore?
okay. Well, it's been a bit of a journey. There's no question. So I started my journey just like a long time ago in 2013 or whatever. I think it was 2013. I decided I was going to go back to Atkins, like a low carb thing, because
Mhm.
I had tried Atkins at previous weight loss attempts back in, I guess, starting in the 70s. I found it in a Woman's World magazine. My mom she bought that magazine every week, and so that's what the of all of the diets that I had tried, for me, that was the most successful. But I just never could stick with it. And, everyone that I knew was horrified by it. Oh, you're going to kill yourself with, because he promoted bacon and eggs, things like that. And, back then it was very fringe and very out there. And you were really weird if you, embraced meat and fat and vegetables, horrors. So
Absolutely.
yeah, so I thought, but it's the only thing that I was topping out at 320-ish, in there, and it's the only. I remember thinking, like, of everything I've ever tried in my life, and there's been many, that was what worked, and I didn't know what keto, like I'd never heard of keto, I had never heard of any of these other things. I just knew Atkins, and so I just started following that again, And around this time, the internet was starting to, you're able to find things online.
Right.
Whereas back in the 70s and 80s, that wasn't a thing. And so then as I searched online for recipes and things like that, I started coming across keto and a lot of creative low carb things. And I realized at some point that there wasn't a lot of stuff for women. And that's why I started my website, which I think I started about a year after. And it was ketogenicwoman.com. And I just started sharing my recipes on my website because people would, I was losing weight and people would say, oh, like I would have to repeat a recipe, 100 times sometimes. It felt like to me.
Right.
And so I thought it would be just easier if I just, wrote it all out, took a picture, and then I could just go, here you go, here you go, here you go. And so that's kind of how that started. And
Nice.
I did that a little bit. And I actually heard about carnivore in all that, a few years after that. And I tried it. I even did a 30-day, challenge to myself to try it. I'd lost some weight and I thought, okay, well, that's great. But, it's a little, like, I thought it was fringe and I thought it was out there and crazy. And I thought, okay, well, who wants to do that? Who wants to eat just meat? And the thing is, though, I kept coming back to it, time and time again, because I was also starting to this was before I went into menopause. This is pre-menopause, going through menopause, and while being keto. And I just felt so good when I limited so many of the other foods. I was having some trouble with, acid reflux, different things like that, like digestive issues, all those sorts of things. And the only time that I felt really good was when I didn't eat anything extra. It was, if I just focused on meat. And, eventually I figured out by doing a really strict elimination, I decided, okay, I've got to figure out what's going on. And I did beef only for 30 days. And immediately when I started bringing foods back, I had reactions to certain ones, some really bad, things like black pepper, nightshade vegetables. And I mean, I was one of those people that I made my own salsa every day. I did all kinds of things like that. And I just got physically ill eating some of those things. And I just decided to stay pretty much, ketovore / carnivore. I mean, I'm certain I claim no perfection here. I am not, I love my meat, but sometimes I like to put some seasoning, or whatever. The ones that I can tolerate. Sure, the ones that I can't tolerate, of course not. They're off the list. But the ones that I enjoy and can tolerate, don't tell me I can't have those. I can have those if I want.
That's right. You're a grown woman. You can have whatever you want.
Grown-ass woman.
Yes. I love that
that.
you said that. I love that. Because that's very much what it's about. Because even, I'm almost going to be 1 year carnivore come the 1st of January. And for me, I mean, that is huge, keeping the seasonings. And if I'm able to tolerate it, what's the big deal? Like, it's not hindering me at all, not causing any irritations. It might be blasphemy to, anyone in the community, but I got to do what's best for me. Otherwise, it's not going to be sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. And I think in the community, I'm hoping that people are starting to realize that, it's not about being a perfect carnivore or a perfect keto person. I mean, because there's so many variations. It's about eating healthy food, eating whole foods, eating the healthiest food that you can get for yourself, and what works for your body. not necessarily someone else's. And, just relax and try to enjoy life and be healthy at the same time.
And you got to keep it simple to
Yeah.
be sustainable for you.
Yes.
That's the biggest thing. So many people try to make it so hard
Yes.
that they can't sustain it. And
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I have a hard time. It's like, just keep it easy. You were saying that you had done that elimination and then you had things bothering you. I've told Sana before, and I've said it before. I did 31 days of very strict beef, butter, bacon, and eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And I reincorporated everything and nothing bothers me. I don't know if that's good or bad.
Well, you have a good tolerance for certain things.
I must have a gut of steel is what it is. Crazy.
Yeah, but that's the important thing, because I also experimented the same way. That's how I first started, with 60 days worth of beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And that's very much, the tool that is there for, eliminate everything, slowly do the reintroductions, do, what is considered the N=1 experimenting, see what is going to hinder you personally. Don't worry about what anyone else is doing.
No, don't worry about what other people are doing.
I didn't even reincorporate things slowly. I was like, I know everybody said, and too crazy ketos, everybody said one thing at a time. And there was so much that I missed from doing beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. I was like reincorporating cheese and chicken and
you were ready.
I'm like, so much. And I'm like, nothing's bothering me, so I'm good. Brenda has a question for you. What about bamboo fiber? Have you tried it?
I have not tried it. I understand it's all the rage right now. I had such bad experience with coconut flour and almond flour in my gut.
Really? Wow.
I decided that I'm not going to take the chance and try bamboo fiber. I basically have been fiber free, I guess, for 2-3 years now. And I know someone will ask, but I have a daily bowel movement. Yeah, I don't need fiber. I make sure I get enough fat. If I go a couple of days and I'm feeling like, I'll use things like my castor oil pack or lymphatic drainage. Those things help keep your system regular. There's things you can do that do not involve fiber. And my fear with the bamboo fiber for myself is that it would definitely be a gut issue for me. So.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Sorry,
I did use it for the first time. Sorry.
Okay.
I did use it for the first time making those cinnamon rolls from Keto Upgrade's recipe.
Sure.
And again, didn't bother me.
Oh, good.
I'm telling you.
You have to know yourself, right?
I don't know if it's good or bad because there's another question. Christmas dinner suggestions.
Oh, well, I think we did that one, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Like I would, lamb, like it would be a special one, prime rib, beef ribs. I'm sorry, guys who are traditionalists out there. I do not like turkey. I would do anything other than cook turkey, when it's up to me. And so I don't know why. I don't like dealing with the leftovers. To me, it's just not my meat. I prefer, I lean towards the rib roasts and those sorts of things. That would be my ideal Christmas dinner. And then of course all of the things around it. I don't like those things don't call my name anymore. I make sure that there's lots of appies. I love making charcuterie boards. I am obsessed with making charcuterie boards. You can do bacon roses and all kinds of things, make it look pretty. Deviled eggs can be on there. Clean deli meats, the whatever you can get, cheeses, that kind of thing. I tend to be dairy free most of the time, but around this time of year, I will make exceptions for that, and knowingly suffer. But I like to, like I said, there's got to be some balance, and if I was allergic to it, of course I wouldn't have it. But yeah, it just bothers my stomach.
I have seen your charcuterie boards. They're so fancy. It's like,
Yes, beautiful.
I couldn't do that.
Beautiful. It's like a piece
Just
of
made up
art,
a-
right?
I
They're
just did up a
fun.
meat.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll tell you, she makes them look so pretty. But I just did up, we had a bowling party, Christmas party at the bowling alley for our league. And they said bring appetizers or desserts. Well, I'm the only one in the whole league that's keto. So I just bought a bunch of lunch meats and cheeses, and I cubed them up, and I had pickles and olives and some keto chow fudge.
Nice. Yeah.
And I
yeah.
just rolled up a bunch of meatloaf and threw it in a pan. It was nothing pretty, but hey, it worked.
Yeah. I mean, there's ways to do it.
Hi, Deb. This is my sister. For those that do not know, she's letting us know she's here.
Hey, Deb. Is this one of your family that I met at KetoCon?
Yes.
Oh,
she's
hi.
the one that got me started on keto.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yes.
Hi, Deb.
Yeah.
Happy Friday.
And everybody's saying hi to everyone. I got to get down here, see if there's any more questions. Martha said they're having lamb.
Good choice. Hi, Melissa. I see her name in there somewhere.
I haven't brought myself to try lamb. I don't know why.
Oh, gosh.
This is Donna.
Oh, it's one of my favorites.
That's Martha.
You
Hi,
definitely
Jason.
need
Hi,
to give it a
Jason.
try, Cindy. Especially
Yeah.
rack of lamb. Oh, my
Rack
goodness.
of lamb, yes. One of my
Love
favorites.
lamb. I'm also going to have rack of lamb and
Good for
highfalutin
you.
low carb, better than Saks.
Well, I don't even want to ask what that is.
Well, highfalutin has a recipe out, and I've made it. It's chicken actually, and it's better than Saks chicken. It's funny,
Okay.
but it really tastes good. It was good. Lamb is one of my favorites. If anyone has any questions, if you could just put the question mark in front, please. That way I can grab them real quick.
I'm going to jingle my necklace. I've seen a couple of comments.
Please do.
My festive attire.
You should put your ear thing by it. It was real fake. It's so cute too.
Can they hear it, you think? Or
It's
Oh,
very
Yeah, I
faint.
can hear it.
there, I'll go up to there's a microphone.
There you go.
There we go. Okay.
All right. Renee is here.
Hi, Renee.
Try to catch them as they come in.
Yeah.
Anitavore, Martha says.
Anitavore. Yeah.
Oh, I love
That's what
that.
I eat. That's what I eat. I do Anitavore.
You do Anita is what you do. Like
Yes.
I do Cindy. That's it.
Yes. That's how it
But I
should
missed-
be.
I know Mike had a question. Oh, here it is. Anita, what do your friends and family think about keto carnivore now after your success?
I feel like there's a real don't ask, don't tell policy around it because people do not comment. They are in need of it. Many of my family members, and I think they would prefer to say nothing about it than to. I mean, have the odd question here and there. A couple of them quietly support me, but I think they think because I eat meat and no fiber that that there's something wrong with that, and that I will pay the price down the road. I paid the price for 55 plus years of the other way of eating, and now I'm enjoying my life and I'm active and love my life. So, I don't even know what to say. Don't know what to say about that.
Renee is asking if you're streaming on your end, and no, she is not.
I wanted to see everybody here in this chat so that we could all see it together.
When I first saw this, I looked at it real quick. I thought I used tobacco on my burgers. I'm like, that's not right.
That would have definitely been interesting.
That sounds good. Wings in melted butter and hot sauce. Yummy.
This is one of your.
Yes, Melissa. Hi, thank you so much. Can you
What's
hear
the word I'm looking for? What's the
moderators?
That's it. That's it.
Yes.
Yeah, she was very sweet when I was on
and
there.
so much more, and so much more. I have to say.
Yeah, they were great when I was on your channel. It was great. Yeah, I know you and Cindy are streaming.
I'm
no
here.
food spot of me either.
People followed me over here and to support Cindy and Sana's channel. So
I appreciate that.
Thank you. No, we absolutely appreciate it.
See, Debbie, nothing bothers her.
Your sister, yeah. Oh, that's
we're
awesome.
doomed, Deb. We're just doomed.
Oh, that's cute.
Alaska. I said no fiber for me, and I'm still just a regular guy.
Awesome.
Oh, Mike's a jokester. He's crazy. I don't seem to need fiber either, Sally says.
Yeah.
I definitely don't need it.
No.
I am as regular as a day is long.
Exactly.
Oh.
Life without it is good.
Hoping to make good bread for the family. I'm telling you, Anita's got the best recipes out there.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my, I just love watching you.
I do have some bread recipes, but they're not traditional bread. So you have to, accept that little bit of difference.
She's got a carnivore bread out there, right?
I have a few, yes.
Meat bread.
Mm-hmm.
There's a meat bread. There's quite a few you have put out there. I haven't gone that far yet.
Can I just say something to Brenda? If you look on my channel for the soft and fluffy breads, those are more acceptable to the non-keto, non-carnivore people than my meat breads. Unless you toast them like Melba toast, then the meat breads are good. Uh-oh.
Hope everything's okay.
I hope everything's okay with Fan. Oh dear.
What is lymphatic helpers?
Okay, so lymphatic drainage is something that I got interested in. Somebody shared about it on Facebook. I can't remember who that was exactly, but my dad passed away from cancer of the lymph nodes. And so I've always been interested in that ever since. And this, I can send the link to you guys later, and then you can put it in your video notes, Cindy. It's a real quick routine. It is free. It takes about 2 minutes tops. And you're basically doing this little thing where you massage the places where you have lymph nodes, like here I'm going to jingle, all the different places. Exactly. And it seriously only takes about 2 minutes. I did that when I found out about it. I did it every day for 30 days, and it completely regulated my bowel movement. So now I only do it a maintenance dose, I call it, like once a week.
I have lymphedema in both of my legs, primary and secondary.
Okay.
So yeah, it's like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Hi, Christy.
Well, that's amazing that, it's something that you found that you could just remedy it yourself. I mean, it can't get any better than that.
I know. And I think there's a lot of things out there like that we don't even know about, and, just come across things randomly. I mean, what did people do before we had all this modern medicine? I mean,
Exactly.
menopause is a perfect example of that. It's something that I can rant about a little bit, with doctors prescribing this, that, and the other thing for something that's a natural process. I mean,
Right.
it's what we're eating that's causing the menopausal symptoms, I think. I've had none. I've never taken a med for menopause. I've never had a symptom. I mean, I don't know what it feels like to be in menopause at 65 years old. I don't have a cycle. That's it. That's all that happened. So, yeah, don't get me started.
I got put into that early, like in my 30s.
Oh, okay.
I never had any issues after
Awesome.
that. What is a bacon rose, Anita?
So you make it's a little sleight of hand. So you take a strip of bacon, and it's a certain way of folding it. If you go onto YouTube and put in how to make a bacon rose, 100 videos will come at you, and a lot of them shorts will come at you, and it's just a certain way of folding it. So I love to make a whole tray of those, and then you bake them, and they stay that. Once you bake them, they stay that way. You hold it together with a toothpick while it's baking, and you've got these beautiful bacon roses to decorate your charcuterie boards with. Or any belly.
You gotta check out her videos. She just does it so. That's so neat.
Yeah, I think it's cool that you do it with bacon. I make them, but myself as well as our 2 kids are allergic to pig. I know, like, blasphemy. The universe dislikes us, but I use turkey bacon and shape it with turkey bacon, and I still have to use like the toothpicks, but thankfully, I mean, it stays intact enough. Like, I just can't, bake it to like oblivion. Otherwise, it shrinks and stuff like that. But yeah, it works well too.
Nice, and they're pretty. You can also make salami roses. It's a different technique, but it makes your deli plate, as my mom used to call it, or charcuterie board, quite attractive. Then.
Yes.
Right.
No, absolutely.
So Brenda said last time she had turkey, she was lethargic for 3 days. Never again.
Yeah. I think it has something in it, tryptophan or something like that. I don't know. Makes you sleepy.
I had heard that turkey has something in it. We're having
Rouladen. Oh,
rouladen.
Yes.
What exactly is that? What is
it? Very thin beef. Now, I don't know if is it a German thing, because I know that Martha and Sally have some German background, but and Sally's husband. So really super thin sliced beef, and you roll up. My mom used to roll up sliced celery and carrots in it, toothpick, had a tomato sauce, baked for hours. Really good. Really good. I mean, easy to make a keto version of that. So easy.
There's one for you.
What? Hi, Melissa.
Christy says, cute necklace. Yes, we can hear you jingle belling.
Thank you. Thank you. I wanted to bring some festivity. We're almost at Christmas.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, this year went by super fast. I cannot believe we're at Christmas already.
Yeah.
Are you all ready for Christmas, Anita?
Yeah, because it's not so big anymore. When your kids are all grown up, and families everywhere, it's not a big, it's not a big thing anymore. It doesn't take me much to get ready. Just pop up a little tree out of the box. I have a tree in a box, instant tree in a box, and I'm just happy with that. It's fine.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm ready.
I'll tell you, with us both being sick right after Thanksgiving, we didn't even put our tree up. Neither one of us felt like it. By the time we got it up, it'd be time to take it back down. I'm like, nope.
There you go.
We have other decorations we put up. As they used to be called Robert Redford, heavy whipped cream, egg pudding, and pecan crust.
Mm-hmm. I don't know why it would be called Robert Redford, but that sounds good. Yes, we do need to know about Martha's Roulade, and we need that recipe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I looked it up. It does say it is a traditional German dish.
Oh, okay. Okay. So, yeah.
And it looks amazing.
And Anita, what is the magnesium spray that you use for leg cramps at night?
So I got it from Amazon. If you go onto Amazon and you just put in magnesium spray, it's a white bottle with a pump, and so I don't have to use it very often. But on that odd time where I wake up in the night and have a leg cramp, I have it on my bedside table just in case. You literally just spray and massage a little bit into your leg where the cramp is, and seconds later it's gone. Like, just literally takes.
Really? That's interesting. Yes. That's nice. My husband could use that. With him being diabetic, he gets.
Yeah.
He does drink electrolytes on occasion. Neither one of us do on a regular, but he gets more leg cramps than I do. Yeah, that would be. I'm gonna have to look into that.
Yeah, do.
How is the new workout plan going?
Fantastic. I'm working out 4 days a week. Resistance training. I'm building some biceps. Can't really see it through my sweater, but they're there. They're there. I don't have abs though. I don't know if I'll ever have abs. Maybe I have some, but it's hard to find them still.
I'm right there with you. And how you said the last I heard, you lost a total of 140 pounds.
Yeah, 145-ish.
Nice. That's amazing.
We're twinning. I'm right at 145.
Good for you. Good for you.
And
I'm not at my goal. I'm still working on this.
Yes.
In 2007, when I was my heaviest that I know of, it was just around 300. And I'm about 170 now. So,
wow.
But when I started keto, it was about 270. So I just look at from there to now.
Yes. Yes. Amazing.
Carnivore Cheer is here.
Welcome, welcome.
Yes. Question. Can you come up with a carnivore remoulade sauce?
I don't know.
That's not remoulade. Whatever it is.
I'd have to Google it first, and then see what it is and see what I can do.
She's a whiz in the kitchen.
I try.
I'll bake some chicken thighs tomorrow.
Nice. With the skin on. Hopefully. It's the only way I'll eat them. I won't eat chicken without the skin.
Usually I'll take the skin off and crisp up the skin.
Well, that's acceptable. That's acceptable.
Yeah, they're so good that way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Favorite.
All right. You have talked about doing chicken breast in a sous vide. Can you tell me how long and at what temp?
Oh, usually right before I do it, I have to look it up because I forget. And I do have a video that shows that. But it's the only. Danny, I'll email you later and let you know, because I can't remember off the top of my head. It does not take long to do chicken breast in the sous vide. It is the only way I will eat a naked chicken breast. There's just it's tender and juicy, unlike baking a naked chicken breast. But yeah, I'm sorry, I can't remember off the top of my head the time. And
Sana, if you can find that video.
Yeah, I'm on the hunt.
It's just me, so I might just enjoy my usual. I get it, Mike. It's just me and my husband. Chicken thighs and hot sausage.
Nice.
That sounds good too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like to have a couple of different meats at a time rather than all one meat.
Yes. I could have a plate full of meat and eggs and I'd be happy.
Me too.
Thank you, Donna. What do you use instead of fiber?
Well,
You mentioned earlier
fiber.
about a lymphatic thing.
Yeah. Okay. So fiber is not an essential nutrient, believe it or not, even though people like to say without evidence that it is an essential nutrient. It is not. If you eat the proper human diet, if you eat enough fatty meat, there will not be a need for fiber because, and in fact, a lot of carnivores know this, that if they eat too much fat, there's a level where if they eat too much fat, they are going a lot. It's that old thing, like don't go far from home if you've eaten too much fat. So it is not required for bowel movements or any other thing. So yeah, that's, and the lymphatic drainage, I'm going to send that video to Cindy so that she could post it on her in the description of this live. So you can look it up later. It's called lymphatic drainage.
Yeah, that would be interesting. Mike says, metabolic health is so amazing. Almost everything, maybe even everything gets better.
Yeah, I agree. Thank you, Carnivore Cheer.
I do too.
Thanks, Cindy.
Started menopause in my 30s too. And like Anita, I had no symptoms. Yeah, same here, Martha.
Yeah.
I had a complete hysterectomy. So it was like, boom, right into, everything. But I have not had any issues. They say even when you get to that typical menopausal age, even after you've gone through it younger, you might have issues. Nothing. Thank goodness.
Good. Yeah, that's good.
And I'm loving all the information to prepare myself because I just turned 40.
Oh, you got 10 years to go.
It is just so appreciated.
You might
experimenting has been done because there's always that what if, you just never know.
Everybody is different. You know, we all have different things, and it depends on other things we may or may not have gone through, and all that. But if we're at least giving our bodies a fighting chance if we're eating this way, Sana. Like if you're eating, you're carnivore now, you've got such a good fighting chance to not have an issue with menopause when you get there.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you.
That is Sana's YouTube name.
Yes.
Mrs. Perfectly Imperfect Keto. Gluten keto carnivore version.
I'm looking forward to hearing about that, Martha.
Yeah, you have to post that recipe somewhere.
Look at that mustard, bacon, and pickles they put in there. Yeah, my mom never did that, but I like the sounds of that. That sounds good.
Yeah, they're talking amongst themselves.
That happens in the live chat a lot.
Oh yeah, that's great. I'm glad they are. It's like,
hopefully they're hitting the like button for to boost up the algorithm of these channels. So.
Yes.
Oh, still having leg cramps. So if you haven't tried,
check out that spray. That just sounds amazing.
Yeah, some people take magnesium supplements. I use electrolytes. Even though I use electrolytes, though, that's why I have the magnesium spray at my bedside table, because every now and then it's not enough, and I still get one, and it helps. So.
Dustin is getting 10-pound burger tubes, $2.39 a pound. Wow, I could take that.
Yeah, I come from the land of $5 and $6 a pound for.
Yeah, because he was originally thinking it was $2.49 a pound, so it's even better than he thought.
Wow.
At the $2.39 now.
Carnivore Cheer just started a channel.
Very good.
There you go. And we definitely promote everybody's channels on ours because it's hard to get started.
It is, definitely.
Ladies, health victories, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing.
It absolutely amazes me how many things that just the ketogenic way of eating can help. It's just amazing to me.
Yeah.
The different, like my niece had fatty liver disease. When my sister started keto, she was having knee pain, and within weeks it was gone. That's just, that's just weeks. That's incredible.
Yeah, it can happen so fast. I mean, I wish that if people are on the fence, they would try it for 30 days or 60 days, because it's remarkable how fast some things can clear up. Some things take longer, but just try.
This is Greg.
Hi, Greg.
I have your 99th sub, Mike says. That's awesome.
Aww.
Do you find her link to put up, Sana? Carnivore Cheer?
Yep, I already got it taken care of. I'm actually sub number 100 for her.
Oh, yay.
I didn't see it go up in the chat.
That's what I'm working on is putting everybody's links that I've noticed that has a channel. It's just for anyone new, let us know. If you're new to Cindy and myself, definitely let me know if you do have a channel. That way I can make sure I link you as well.
Yes. Question. My husband loves cream gravy that you make after frying chicken. Is there a way to make this keto?
Oh yeah.
Chicken with flour.
Yeah, you don't need the flour to thicken it. You can just if you're using, it sounds like you're using some juices from frying the chicken, you can thicken it with heavy cream even, or an egg yolk.
Cream cheese would work too.
Yeah, there's all kinds of options to to make those pan juices into a nice gravy.
Yes. Keto chow chicken stuff works too. I gotta plug them every time. I was like, it's one of my favorite things. I'll say skin up. Yes, it's so good like that.
If you're gonna remove the skin, you gotta at least crisp it up and eat it.
Absolutely. There's no other way for me. It's like, ooh. It's like I bought a pack of chicken thighs and they were big. I pulled all those skins off and put them in the oven. It was great. So Parrish, big change from last year in Western Canada. It is warm, mild, and no sign of snow.
Yeah, we've had a few warm days, and today we even had sunshine. I'm in Western Canada too. Where I live, we rarely get snow, so that's not unusual. I
kind of wish we would.
Oh, sorry, I was looking at.
That's all right. Have you tried dry brushing?
I have not. The lymphatic massage works so well for me. I've been sticking with that. So yeah. Thank you, Debbie Stevens.
She has been great. She's been watching my content. She comments all the time. She is fantastic. And she lives close by. We are going to get together one of these days.
Oh, yeah, you have to do a meetup.
Yes. She lives here in Kentucky. She's asking. All right. If anyone else has any questions. So what's coming up next for you, Anita?
Specifically or in general? I mean, I'm going to continue my fitness journey. I do have a probable knee surgery in my future. I'm officially on the list for that.
A replacement or?
Knee replacement, yes. So I had a severe injury. I think it was in 2011-ish, a severe knee injury. And I did actually have an operation on at that time where they attempted to repair that, and it actually felt worse after than before.
Oh, no.
Okay, it would have been better if they had just not even tried, because it definitely felt worse after. And it's just, I have a limp, and it's just something that has plagued me ever since, for like 13 years now. And then when I was getting ready to move last July, I fell, like I tripped over something and fell hard on that knee, that injured knee. And I thought I was done for. I thought, oh no, I'm not even gonna be able to move it. I mean, I was in so much pain. But it was okay. I attribute it to right around that time I started eating a lot more protein, and I felt I healed quicker than I thought was even possible. Not that my knee is healed. I mean, I still have the pain and the lymph and everything else, but I ended up having to go for an X-ray, and they said, like, whoa, yeah, you need, I'm bone on bone, and the knee really needs to be replaced. And so I'm on the list for it.
I've had both of mine done.
Yeah.
For the same reason.
I remember you saying, yeah.
The one day, I'll tell you, just be careful. Be careful. One day I was standing at the top of our flower bed when we lived in New Hampshire, talking to my husband. I was just standing there. And my knee, that wasn't the worst knee at the time, decided, instead of bending the proper way, it bent backward for about a second. And I screamed. It hurt so bad, I thought I was going to die. But yeah, tell my doctor when I'm metformin, I was unusually mad all the time. I've already gone through it. Like I told you, thank goodness I'm off all that medicine. That's fantastic, Brenda.
Being off
that stuff
is the best.
I hate that I have to take these antibiotics right now, but
well,
I got to get rid of this. This is like crazy.
Yeah, you do what you got to do to get back to normalcy.
Yeah.
For sure. I mean, I'm not anti-doctor. If I was in a car accident, I want to see a doctor.
Yeah.
but these other things that they try to fix, things that are not broken. It just makes me insane.
Exactly. It's just crazy. And I stand my ground with my doctors. I am forthright about doing keto.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I'm never going to go back. One doctor said, oh, you should do low carb. I'm like, well, I am.
Yeah.
But exactly. Very low carb, mostly meat.
They don't like to hear that.
I have been really lucky. My doctor in New Hampshire was like, never said a word. In fact, he's the one I asked him to do my A1C check. And I had never had it done before. Right after I started keto, I asked him. And it came back at 5.8. Mm-hmm. And when I went back for a follow-up, I asked him about it. He said, I'm not worried about you. You've already lost 20 pounds. You're on the right track. You're good. Awesome. So, and within 3 months, it was at 5.4. Now it's 5.0. So I'm good. Great ideas for thickening. All right, question. Is it important to track what I eat, or should I simply concentrate on eating meats and healthy fats? I have a channel. It's about everything.
Oh, okay. If whatever you're doing is working for you, eating meat and especially fatty meat is really the best thing you can do. You didn't say whether you're keto or carnivore, but if you're carnivore, just eat meat. And the only, I have to track. because I tend to, I don't know what it is about me. Like I went so far, and these last, 20 or 30 pounds that I still want to lose are, but a few months ago, I was complaining about the last 50 pounds. Now I'm complaining about the last 30 pounds. So I am, getting there, but things move when I track, and I keep a certain ratio. And so that's really, it's only when you're getting near the end, or you're trying to tweak something, or you're not getting the results you want to get, that tracking needs to be done, or can be done. So it's not that important unless you need it. And then it's important.
Yep, I have tracked pretty much the whole time through the 3 years that I've been on keto.
Mm-hmm.
With the exception, there's sometimes it's like, oh, I don't feel like doing it, But for the most part, I have all that information to look back to. So if I screw up, all right, what was I doing that was successful?
Yeah.
And I can go back and check all that. So
that's a really good
it
point.
really doesn't bother me to do it. It's,
Yeah. I
It
think
does
the
become
important,
routine.
no, absolutely. I think, because further down she says that she's only been 2 weeks carnivore. So I think the most important thing is track also to make sure you're not under eating, which I
Yes.
think it's really easy to do for someone that is on carnivore, because sometimes we can't really wrap our brain around what, what portions really satiate us and get us to that point of comfortably
Yes.
stuffed.
But she
Because for
didn't say
me, it
how
was
she is
difficult.
eating. She didn't say if she was carnivore. She just said, should I just
Oh
simply
yeah, at the
concentrate on meat?
at like the very bottom of the chart. You haven't gotten there yet, but she
Nope.
mentions she's only been 2 weeks carnivore and she's
Yeah.
tracking. She just doesn't want to mess up the process.
Yeah, I understand that, and I think at only 2 weeks in,
Yes.
just eat as much as you can, like to make sure you're not under eating, like Sana said, and it's all about putting nutrition in right now. Put in that nutrition, and then see where you're at in 30 days or whatever.
Yeah.
Brenda wants to come with us somewhere, but I don't know where.
When I said that Debbie and I were supposed to Debbie Savings and I were supposed to get together, I want to come. Brenda lives here in Kentucky also.
I went to a meetup recently. You have to do meetups with, if you're keto meetups, carnivore meetups, whatever. It is so great.
I've been to quite a few local ones in Ohio and Indiana. Yeah, they are fun. You get to meet a lot of people that you don't normally see or meet.
Oh, there's seasonings.
Here she is. Yeah.
Yes.
So make sure you're not going to mess anything up.
Yeah. If you stick to the meat, you won't mess anything up. You'll be feeding your body, and just make sure you get enough.
There's another one to add to our list. And Stephanie, you have got a fantastic smile on your picture.
Yeah, she does.
I love not having to count calories, but yes, it gets difficult to make sure you're eating enough.
I agree.
Yes.
Yeah, it's beautiful, the simplicity.
Yep. So if anyone else has any questions, and yes, it is great to meet you, Stephanie. Welcome to our lives. This has been a whirlwind for Sana and I, and having such great guests like Anita just helps along the way. It's great.
Oh, thank you.
It's been amazing, because especially when you've been following someone and we watch your videos, we visited your website. So to be able to formally meet you and share it with everybody, it's so special.
Thank you.
So we absolutely appreciate that you made time for us.
Absolutely. Now I know we're almost at. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I'm glad that you guys asked me. It's so nice to be here and be talking to all these ketos and carnivores.
It was such a blessing to meet you that I had to reach out and see if you could be willing to come on and have a chat with us.
Yeah,
because it's great. I mean, you're one of those that are way high on the list of people to watch, for sure.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You are.
Can I just respond quickly to something that Jason
Sure.
Keto said? He
Where
said
is
he added another meal to make sure he was eating enough. And I did the same thing as well recently. I was doing 2 MAD for the longest time, and I needed to increase my protein, and I was struggling trying to get it all into those 2 meals. So I added the 3rd meal, and that made all the difference in the world. So, just do what you need to do.
Right. I unfortunately had to add a 3rd meal because of my antibiotics. It's 3 times a day with food.
Right.
I usually do 2 meals, but yeah.
Yeah, listen to your body. If your body is telling you it needs more, you're already eating the best food you can for your body. So if it wants more of it, listen to it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, she is an OG, like Mike says.
Yes.
I don't know about that, but okay. There's some long time people here in this community.
I appreciate them joining us. That's been great. There was something I was going to ask you, and I totally just spaced about it. I'll have to think about it. Sana, you have any questions for Anita before we get off? It's just been a little over an hour now.
Yes, no, I want to be respectful of your time, Anita, but no, wholeheartedly thank you so much for joining us. This was just super, super fun and just so excited for what you have in store for us in the future because you are absolutely such a creative genius. Just with the information you give and the recipes, just set it over the top.
Oh, thank you so much. You guys are great.
Yeah. In parting, do you have any last words that you would like to tell everybody? And
no, well, quickly, I'll just say, thank you for all the people who showed up here tonight. I know that, on a Friday night, it can be asking a lot so close to Christmas to, commit this time. And I think I would like to wish you guys all, an amazing Christmas and a happy New Year. And, if you're on the fence about starting keto or low carb or carnivore, you can start tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if you've already had dinner or whatever, start at dinner, but start tomorrow, have some bacon. I always say have bacon and eggs. It's easy. It's a great place to start. And, no need to wait till January 1st. If you, need to have something on Christmas Day or whatever, so what? Just then, keep going the next day. So just start. Make a start.
yes, people say, well, we're going to wait till after the holidays. Don't wait.
Don't wait. I agree.
And don't make the holidays so. My thing is, you can still stay keto during holidays, during birthdays, during anything, if you have the right mindset and you do it.
Yeah.
Because I've done it. It's through the last 3 years. And yeah, I slip up once in a while and I'll have something I shouldn't have.
Mm-hmm.
But we all do.
Yeah, it's what we do. It's what we do the next day. We get up and pick ourselves
Getting
up.
right
That's
back on track and pick yourself up and don't beat yourself up. That's the biggest thing because I see
100%.
it so often. It's
Absolutely.
crazy.
You got to show yourself some grace.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But anyway, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. And to Anita, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Everyone in the chat, thank you, thank you, thank you. It's been great. And Sana, if I don't talk to you, have a Merry Christmas. We will see you. I will see you next Friday. And thank you all for coming. And you guys have a good night.
Yes, Merry Christmas, everyone. Take care. Thanks for being here.
Bye.
Bye-bye.